Hey everybody, Sarah here with our furniture flipping adventure. Today we're taking this old nightstand and turning her into this chic beauty. So make sure you watch all the way through to see this fun makeover. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to start out with my crud cutter to get all the dirt, grime, and oils off the piece. This piece started out with some very strange hardware that was quite outdated. I'll be replacing with some simple T-pulls. So I'm going to just go ahead and fill in the old holes with the plastic wood. I'll be drilling new ones for my new pulls later. I'm going to also fill in a few nicks in the wood, and once all that dries, I'll get to sanding. Sanding really doesn't take all that long, especially if you have an orbital sander like this one. I simply have the cheapest one from Walmart, and it's lasted me fine these 4 years, and I've had no trouble with it. I'm using 150 grit, and then I'll wipe the dust off afterwards with a lightly damp rag. Now I gotta make a decision. Normally I prime pieces like this, and I know that the matching dresser to this, which I already sold, had some bleed through issues. So part of me wants to prime this piece just to make sure, but I'm trying out a brand new paint today. It is all-in-one paint from Heirloom Traditions in Manor House, and their claim is that you don't need primer, that there's supposed to be a built-in primer, built-in wax and top coat, and I really want to just give it a try and give it the benefit of the doubt, but I also don't want to do that and then lose all my hard work because of bleed through. So it's decision time, and I'm going to prime it. You'll notice that I didn't prime the intricate details on the doors. I found those to be plastic and not wood, so I didn't bother because they definitely won't bleed through. And besides, my ruler wouldn't fit. To elevate this nightstand, in more ways than one, I added some cute hairpin legs. Okay, well, my husband helped a little. He likes power tools. I have links for all the products I used in the description. My last step was new holes for my poles. Alright, well, I really like how the piece turned out. It's very simple and yet chic, and it'll go with a lot of people's decor. I kept it neutral this time. I think that the paint really does have a good built-in top coat. It feels like it's going to be just fine. And it definitely brushed on, different from chalk paint. This is Heirloom's Tradition all-in-one paint in Manor House. Just again, you guys missed that somewhere. And it was my first time using it. It was definitely a bit of a learning curve to get it to cover properly. I had a little bit of trouble. I did prime the whole piece and still felt like it was hard to get the coverage. It is a white color, so that has something to do with it. You're just gonna need more coats with a lighter color. But it seemed like in some areas I had to keep going back and back and back, and I had lots of coats on there. So I wasn't all that loving it for a while, but I did get it kind of more figured out. And will I use it again? Yeah, I only used about an inch of it, so I got a whole lot of paint left over, even though I got it on sale for $25, which was a good deal. I also bought a navy color the same time, so I will be using this paint again, and I will be getting better with it. It'll take some trial and error and just learning how to use it. But you have to do that with every kind of new paint that you try out. So the numbers on this guy are, we bought it for about $10, at least that's what I'm estimating. I did buy it with a dresser, but I kind of figured with the flashy style that I painted the dresser in, it was probably not going to end up in a bedroom, but more likely as a buffet or an entryway piece, which is where it did end up. So I didn't paint this guy to match. I'm gonna market it kind of like a coffee bar or cabinet for your living room kind of thing. Entryway, we'll see what I get it listed for. Yeah, so estimated $10 to buy it. I already had the handle and the spray paint that I used to make it all match. The legs were about $20. The paint again was $25. I bought it on sale, so if you go now, you probably won't find it for that price. But I used about an inch of it, so math is hard. So I'm gonna put the price up all in. This is what we're all in for the dresser or nightstand, whatever you call it. But I'm really liking how it turned out, and we'll get the pictures taken and it posted to Marketplace. So if you want to see me play around with this kind of paint some more, you'll have to check in later. Like I said, I've got a navy blue sitting over there. I've got more of this Manor House, and I've got lots of projects, so it'll probably show up before too long again. I'm excited. Let's get it listed.